Welcome back to our channel. In today's Brakkar Chain battle report, a small detachment of Battle Sisters has the order to retrieve some holy relics of Saint Hedwig. Simultaneously they have to fend off chaos cultists which try to overrun the deployment zone. So it will be a really tense battle, and they are quite frenzied in order to catch the holy relic before the chaos cultists can defile them. And it's only a small battle report, 1000 points per side. Well, as mentioned before, these are the 1000 points of Sisters of Battle trying to defend or to catch the holy relics of Saint Hedwig. The small army is led by a canoness in front. She has a jump pack and carries the Staff of Belief, which gives her a little bit more punch in close combat, hopefully. Furthermore, I've included a squad of 5 Seraphim led by a veteran Sister Superior, which even has a conversion field. Unfortunately for the roll-off for the Sacred Rites, I get them into a frenzied state. I think that's not the best outcome which I would have preferred, because now they have to charge enemies if they are in range and they're really not capable of dealing a lot of damage in close combat. So yeah, I think that was really bad luck that they are frenzied. Same for my second Battle Sister squad, a normal Battle Sister squad, but also led by the veteran Sister Superior. And same procedure as with the Seraphim, they also rolled for frenzied. As before, they're really not equipped for close combat, fielding a heavy bolt and a melter gun, as you see on the models. Yeah, let's see how the battle will commence and go on with those 2 frenzied troops. Then we have some cannon fodder from the Frontieres Militia, 2 squads of them. One squad is shown as the with old Redemptionist models, led by a missionary hero of the Imperium.
So he's the missionary?
Yeah, of course.
This book, okay.
And
so that they don't shoot the wrong guy.
Rolled for these Sacred Rites, and they got a leadership +1, which doesn't help them a lot, because the missionary has already leadership 10 and you can't exceed those number. So once again, rather unlucky roll. And my last unit, another Frontieres Militia squad led by a preacher this time. They also got leadership +1 for the Sacred Rites. This time at least it can help, because the preacher is only a leadership of 9, so it's increased to 10.
And you've got those beautifully painted 2nd edition Frontieres Militia included.
Yeah, and we included 4 heavy stubbers shown by old Necromunda models. And I think this one is a new model which I painted recently. Repentia, and she carries also a heavy stubber, so that we can distinguish them from the normal Frontieres Militia guys. And last but not least, we have some heavy support.
Wonderful models. Most of them painted by you.
Yeah, from an emulator with their famous twin heavy flamers, which can be fired in a single beam or in a widespread beam. Yeah, hopefully it will survive long enough to cause a little bit harm, because I think otherwise, I had also a quick look at Marcus' army. There are really a lot of models, and I think with the 2 frenzied Battle Sister squads, I think it will be a really difficult battle.
I think I don't have any less cannons or stuff like that, only heavy bolters. Okay, and these are my exactly 1000 points of Chaos Cultists. Those of you who have watched our Darium the Deceiver playlist might know the cool, beautiful model lent to me by Alex, or which I borrowed from Alex. He's got my army commander, the Demagogue, with power fist chainsaw, melter gun, displays, digital lasers, and he rolled for 10 for his demon gift, a demonic protection, which is similar to a demon save. Then I've got 4 caverns of cultists, 2 of them rather close combat ones, one consisting of 9, the other one of 10 models. The acolytes have got power fists and swords. The regular guys have got axes, bow pistols even, and chainswords, and they include flamers. Then I've got 2 shooty caverns, should be these. They include autocannons and only axes and less guns for the cultists. All of them frenzied. And then as allies, I've got towards over there. I've included 3 Terminators with 2 Reaper autocannons to get some firepower, and 1 Blood Slaughterer, another beautiful model Alex brought along to add me today. And then finally 10 more models. These are Alex as well, and these are 10 Beastmen. The champion has got carapace armor, sword, power fist and plasma pistol, whereas the others only have got axes and chainswords and primitive armor, so they can't shoot. We have to agree on a leader, and I think the one with the chainsword,
I think that is the leader.
Is the leader.
In fact, because he has a chainsword and a plasma pistol.
yeah, nearly. Sword, power fist and plasma pistol and carapace. Yeah. Okay, so these are my exactly 1000 points of Chaos Cultists and their allies. So we're back. After having deployed, I had to deploy first. So let's take a look at the 2 armies. Alex.
Yeah, basically I've put them all rather in the center of my battle zone. The Seraphim hiding in the ruins. The rest as shown on the battlefield, because the order is the order of the day. Take the relic of Saint Hedwig and hold it. But if I look opposite to me, I think it will be a quite difficult task to even get there and even furthermore hold the objective.
Yeah, I placed both of my close combat caverns toward the center. In between them, my army commander. At my utmost left flank, I've got the Blood Slaughterer as well as the cool Beastmen, and the shooty units are on the hills. As in our last games, we agreed on everybody being on these kinds of terrain, getting -1 for being covered or hidden by snow or stuff like that. And then the 3 Terminators with the 2 Reaper autocannons on the hill as well, trying to get 1 or 2 of the juicy targets before the close combat starts. All we have to do, or all we have left to do, is to roll to see who goes first. I think Alex has got a strategy rating of 4, I've got a strategy rating of 3, so let's see. Now I've got 7, and Alex has got 4 plus 3, 7 as well. So let's re-roll.
3 once more.
I've got 3 and I've got 5.
Okay, so the Chaos Cult goes first.
Okay, we're back after the movement of my first turn, and as you can see, all of my units charged except for the Blood Slaughterer and the Terminators. They only moved, so they are the only ones being able to shoot, and they are on Overwatch, but the others ran in order, eager to get into close combat with the enemy. By the way, I've got Dawn Raid, and most of my guys are frenzied, so it'll be bloody close combat, and that's my only, we agreed on 1 strategy card because it's 1000 points. I've got Crackshot. This might come in handy, maybe if I'm able to target the enemy tank with its deadly Inferno flamers. Okay, so the only shooting I can do are the Terminators and the Blood Slaughterer. I'll start with the Terminators. But this is skill 5, no modifiers I don't have because they don't care for their equipment so much, they don't have targeters any longer. But he'll hit on 2 nevertheless into them. It's a hit. Reaper autocannon, 2 dice, I may reroll one. I won't do so. 3 hits. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Strength, toughness, 2+. 3 of them are dead. The beautiful Escher, Stubber, and 2 others. But no retest yet, I think. Then the other can only probably see them. The beautifully painted over there. To hit into them on 2. Yeah. 2 sustain fire. 2 in a gem. I reroll the gem. Now I've got 4 hits. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. This was bad. My belly up. We'll rearrange them later on. Okay, so 1 hit. Oh no, there's a special one. So 3 hits on the regular ones. Strength, toughness, 2+. 3 of them are dead. And now your commander or missionary or preacher guy. Strength, toughness, 2+. Yeah. So he's probably got something special like wounds or shield. Okay, so you can do a 4+.
No. I think he has 2 wounds.
I think I do more than 2 wounds.
Or 3 wounds.
Okay.
Also. Because he's a hero of the Imperium, or he was a hero of the Imperium.
Maybe he'll survive.
No, I think it's 2d6.
Sure about Chaos Wargame.
Or d6 wounds or 2d6.
Plasma Blaster, stuff like that. Dreadnoughts. Reporter Cannon. It does d6. So let's just roll. 1, you're lucky.
Okay.
1 wound suffered, the other 3 are dead. And now we've got, and I think he'll target the same squad because it's the next squad for him. 1, 2, 3 are dead, so he'll target him and him. On a 2+. Yep. 4 sustain fire dice because of twin-linked heavy bolters. 3 hits. Oh, no gem. 3 and 5 is 8 hits. 4 heavy bolter into him and into the chainsaw guy. Into the regular guy, the missionary strength toughness. 5 versus your toughness of 4 or 5.
Yes, 4.
So 3 are through. 3 times -2.
Yes, the Rosaurus.
Okay, 3 times Rosarius.
No.
1 is through, and the one shot which is through your Rosarius does d3 wounds.
Or d4. I think it's d4, the heavy bolter.
Let's just roll. I've already suffered 1 wound, and now you get another 1.
Okay.
So you're lucky. So he's down on 2 wounds, and 4 on the regular guy. Strength toughness, yeah, he's down. So there's only, I think, this guy left and the heavily wounded, and they have to take a break test, but on 10.
They fail.
11. But your army commander might be close. Where is he or she?
Here.
Okay. But 11 is too much. Okay, no psychic phase, and I think that's the end of my first turn, and we'll be back after Alex's first movement.
Okay, first turn of the already decimated Sisters of Battle. Those 2 fled last turn, so I rolled 4 inch. They ran to try to get in hiding behind the ruined buildings. My Battle Sisters remained stationary in order to use the heavy bolter. And my Frontiers Militia, unfortunately, it's a very bad positioning, so those 2 don't see anything. So 1 heavy stubber can shoot at the cultists, and the heavy bolter and 2 bolt guns are in range of the other guns.
assault coven.
Okay, then I roll for the...
Noch 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Hits.
2 sustain fire dice.
So
3 hits. Let's say 1, 2, 3.
And it's range 4 or 5?
I think
Stop it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 versus 3. So 2 are down. They don't have any armor.
Then, okay, it was now here. The
Heavy
bolter
bolter on a 2.
hits on a 2 against the squad over there. It failed.
Oh, this is bad luck because he would have
then
wiped out.
1 bolter on 2+, and 1 bolter on 3+, so 1 hit with the bolter. Strength toughness, no. Okay, that was the end of my first turn already.
No psychic powers. And you've got your ready phase, but they've just moved, so I think it's the next phase. As you can see, nearly all of my Chaos Horde moved towards the enemy. He could have charged or ran or stuff like that, but only moved, but won't shoot because I think he can't see the enemy in power armor. All of the others ran towards the enemy to get to grabs with them. Only my Terminators, the kind of disciplined Chaos Space Marine Terminators, went on Overwatch. So, and I think that's the end of my second turn. No close combat yet, nothing to shoot at, and no psychic phase.
Second turn of the Battle Sisters. My two remaining comrades of the Frontiers Militia have passed their rally test, so they can move on next turn. The rest of the other remain stationary because I have to get there, but I think it's really dangerous and it's a frightening sight if a whole Chaos Cultist army moves towards you. So
and
I try
they
to
are
shoot,
not yet within charging range.
And I try to shoot this turn once, and I think next turn I have to charge with my two sister squads, which are frenzied, and I think then it will be the end because they will be slaughtered by the huge amount of cultists.
But at least they'll die trying to get the bones of Saint Hedwig.
Heavy bolter first, hitting on 2.
Yeah.
Oh, this time it hits.
2 size and fire die.
It's 2.
2. Strength toughness. Down.
Hooray. Okay, then I have 4 bolters, hitting on 3s.
Strength toughness on 3s.
Oh, wow. 3 more, and my veteran sister hits on 2s with its bolter.
Strength toughness. Yeah. Other one is down. So there's
Okay.
only 1 left. 3 are left. Yeah.
That's the end of my shooting phase, basically, because they still don't see anything because of the statue. And this one is jammed this turn, so can't shoot. So that's the end of my second turn.
Okay, that's the end of my third movement. As you can see, the Terminators remained on Overwatch because of the threat inbound of the charging or forced to charge Seraphim, which are frenzied. My guys are frenzied as well. I moved all of them towards the enemy deployment zone, except for the Terminators and the Blood Slaughterer. The Blood Slaughterer will shoot once more, final time, before he'll end up in close combat as well, for sure. Yeah, I think it's kind of threatening at the moment. If you take a look at the closing Chaos Cultists, looks like a noose tightening around the neck of the Sisters of Battle. Okay, the to-hit roll for the twin-linked heavy bolters into, let's say, them. It's a hit. 4 dice. 6, that's a lot. Maximum 7 and jam. So 7 into them, but I think it's only 4 into the first one and 3 into the second one, because I have to hit 1 and I can't divert for more than 4 inches. Okay, 4 into him, strength toughness. He's dead. And 3 into the one behind. He's dead as well.
Okay, after the brave Seraphim were torn to pieces in mid-air by the Overwatch lurking Terminators, I think 4 were killed outright and the last failed the leadership test, and because and she was the only member of the squad, so she disappeared from the battlefield as well, maybe to report that the shrine is overrun by the Chaos Cultists.
Shrine of Saint Hedwig.
And the only thing I moved were my 2 rallied missionary with his lone companion, to get back into fray. And yeah, one turn shooting before I charge to the chapel to acquire the holy relic of Saint Hedwig. Okay, we have 3 heavy stabbers, a hit on 5s on
Into them.
the squad there. So one
Wow,
hit.
1 hit, 2 sustained fire.
So 5.
Yeah, 5 times on 3s.
Goes 4 maybe. 3, so 3 of them are done. And we have 3 less guns left, hitting on 5s, but failing to wound. Okay, then my battle sisters, 4 of
Into
them
the beastmen.
hitting on 3+, and the leader on 2+, no, failed.
Yeah, it's a cut
So
dice.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 4 versus toughness.
4.
Oh, they're really tough. So 4 plus 2 wounds, so 2 wounds.
2 suffer 1 wound. Let's do it this way. And you've got your... Oh no, the heavy bolt is jammed. Okay.
Oh.
And I think
I
that's...
think that's already the end of my 3rd turn.
Okay, we are back after my 4th movement, and as all of my seals, or most of them, suffer from frenzy, they have to charge advance. They don't know, technically they don't know about the enemy's mission. They just ran towards their deployment zone, trying to do their own one, the dawn raid, although many of them will still be blown away or flamed torched by Alex Emulator. Okay. He was champ anyway, so he did the 16 movement, double movement instead of 8. They ran, the others ran. The only unit which only moved is my Chaos Terminator ally unit. One of them is able to target the power armor Sisters of Battle squad. The others just went down, but can't target anybody because of the line of sight. And they only moved as well. So we've got a plasma gun shot from the leader. They are surprisingly strong, these acolytes, because they've got ballistic skill 4 and 2 less guns trying to target the, I think, stubber repentionist. Okay, no close combats yet. Even it's the 4th turn, only some shooting. On a 2, Reaper autocannon into your Sisters of Battle. Yep. And we've got 5 hits. Let's say 2. 1.
Okay.
2 on your superior sister or the leading sister, strength toughness 2 times. So I think it's a minus a lot.
She has a Rosarius.
So 2 times 4. And then I think it's 6s if it only. Yeah, she survived. And the 3 around her. Strength toughness 2+. All of them.
Power armor 6+.
Yeah.
No. They're killed.
Okay, 3 down.
The melter gun and the 3 bolter
And
dead.
I think they have to take a break test on the army commander on 10. Yeah, you did it. Okay, and then over here we've got the plasma gun first into them. Hit. And
1 sustained
one
fire.
sustained fire die. 1 hit on her. Strength toughness 2+. Yeah, she's down, and then the others don't have any targets because they're already inbound. Okay, I think that's the end of my 4th turn. Trying to get to grips with the enemy. I've run a long distance, but no close combats yet.
4th turn of the Sisters of Battle. As you can see, my Battle Sister squad have to go on the offensive because of their frenzied state. They can't see the bones of Saint Hedwig defiled by the wild beastmen, but only the Sister Superior managed to get really in touch with the beastmen. The other 3 lurking behind. My cannoners also took their heart and charged into the demon machine. She passed her terror test already.
After
So
having
she can
pretended to be weak, they
fight.
now tear apart
Yeah.
the
No, no.
Cascadis.
Even my emulator moved on to slow speed and using its twin heavy flamer to flame those 3 Chaos Beastmen with the double beam. And my missionary, although severely wounded, lurked around the corner of the building, took his plasma pistol, took aim, and hopefully will kill 1 or 2 of the Chaos Cultists. Okay, starting with shooting over there. My preacher uses his blast pistol, hitting on 2s.
Wow.
It hits.
Strength toughness on 4s.
No.
No.
Then I've got 2 heavy stubbers left, hitting on 5s.
Do they have short range?
No.
Okay.
1 hits. So 2 hits.
Gem.
Let's see on 2 different ones.
Yeah, 2 are down.
2 down.
Let's do the first 2. Yeah.
And then I've got 2 guys with less guns. They receive a +1, so they will hit on 4s. Which 1 does, but uneven wounds, so 1 more down. Hooray!
Oh no, I took away one of your models, I think.
Ah,
So
that's
let's remove this one.
okay. Now something went clear that I have so many casualties because
This is devious cheating.
and then my missionary hits on 2 with the plasma pistol. Oh, but it jams.
Bad luck.
That's
Heavily
great.
wounded, jamming plasma pistol. I think you're close to the edge.
Okay, then the heavy flamer with strength 5.
5 against 4, 2 of them.
Okay, 2 of them.
And
-3.
then you have, no, they're dead anyway because they only have got a 6+ primitive armor. How many wounds do you do?
Yeah, but I think it only
It's, I
causes...
think it's on this one, on your vehicle data sheet.
Yeah, 1 wound. Oh, yeah.
I think it has more.
Oh, 1 wound.
Okay.
So let's say this one is killed.
This one is
And
down.
this one has
It's got
1
one
wound.
wound. And do they burn?
1 is flamed. 1, 2, 3. No, this one.
Okay.
Okay, this one is flamed. That was also not so brilliant with the heavy flamer.
At least it can't jam.
I think then we have the first close combats in this game. Starting with the Battle Sister. And she fights with... can she fight with a Rosarius?
Yeah.
Let's say a power sword and plasma pistol. She has 2 close combat weapons, so she has 2 attacks. So 5 and 2, 5 plus 4
And you charged.
is 9, charging 10.
And I've got 4 plus 6 is 10 as well. I've got an
Initiative
initiative of 3. So you've got 1
so
strike.
1 hit with the power sword.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's bad. Yeah.
And then the Canonist, she has 3 attacks.
Okay.
So 4 plus 6 is 10, charging 11.
Get 1 from me.
Let's say this one cancels out.
You've charged. I've got this is 5 and 6 is 11.
Yeah, I have 11 too.
I've got an initiative of 4. You're higher probably.
Initiative 7.
And you've got 1 strike.
So I use my melter bomb.
Where will you place it? I think you're allowed to
more
choose.
locations.
Yeah, several. Wheels, body and weapon.
Right there, use the body, of course.
Okay.
Let's check the
It's 21.
melter bomb. D6 plus D20 plus 8. It's 21.
Yeah.
Wow.
What if it did 20 as well?
So 11 plus 8 is 19 plus 1 is 24.
You're through. Now you may roll because he doesn't have ablative armor. 6 body.
5.
Oh, body 5 is a lot. The Bloodthirster's engine explodes and the vehicle is spun round to face in a random direction by the force of the explosion, and then comes to permanent halt. It may still shoot. That's
Really?
great. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see where it faces before I shoot. Oh, there. That's bad. Okay. So no luck.
But that's really great. If you're a 5 normally, okay, it's out of play, but it can still shoot. That's really crazy.
And I think that's probably the end of your
Fourth
fourth turn.
On to the last turn.
Hey, we're back with my final turn after my final movement. As you can see, some of the Terminators moved because this way both of the Reaper autocannon carrying Chaos Terminators will be able to target the Immolator. Then most of the others went into close combat, the Beastmen charging the remaining Sisters in Power Armor as well as the enemy army commander. Some of the remaining guys over there.
Doesn't look good.
Some of the remaining guys over there went around the grave in order to target the two remaining Redemptionists. And both of my shooty Chaos Cultist Covens just went on Overwatch in order to be able to react in Alex's final turn. Although I'm not sure I'll be able to fulfill my mission because I would need an undamaged vehicle and the Blood Slaughterer is already done for. All squad with less than 50%, I can only hope on the squad of my Beastmen to survive in Alex deployment zone. Okay, so let's do shooting first. 1, 2, 3. Bolt pistols on 5s into these two. None of them. And then we've got 2 Reaper autocannons into your tank. The first one will hit on a 2 hit. 4 hits. Let's see where they hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 6.
Okay, 1 is track, 3, 4 hull, and 6 a turret.
And I think I only need to roll for tracks because
It depends of what you see
okay,
from
the front.
From the turret. If it's
I've got 2d6 plus 8. So
okay, starting with the tracks.
2d6 plus 8. That's a lot.
Okay,
So
that's
I've got
penetrated. But I have ablative armor, so it's spent. Then for the hull.
3 and 4 is hull.
Yeah.
The first one, 2d6 plus 8, no. Second one, no. And now...
And the turret now, it depends. I shot in the front, so is it...
Maybe it's a side. Let's just roll. Oh, that's a lot. That's 11 plus 8 is 19.
If it's from the side or rear, you penetrate it. If you take it from the front, it's not.
But can I hit the Battle Sister?
Yeah. You have to roll on a 1, 2, 3.
1.
The turret is hit.
Okay.
But you penetrated already, so you can roll on a damage shot for the hull.
1.
1. A large explosion tears... No, it was a turret, sorry. What was it? 1.
1.
The turret weapons are damaged and may only be fired if you roll a 4+.
Okay. Then I've got my second one. Then I've got the second Reaper autocannon come on to hit. Yeah.
Do you have your crack shot?
And I'll do... Yeah.
That's the last turn, but... Okay, how many hits?
When you hit an enemy vehicle, but before the armor penetration roll is made. So let's say how many?
Okay, 3.
Where do they hit?
3, 3, 4. That's all the hull.
Okay, so I play this card on the first hull hit.
Gets 20 from the armor value.
Now it's 10. I've got 2.
You don't have your roll because you have 8 plus 0.
Where I'm through.
Okay, 1 time, and the other 2?
Probably not.
No?
No.
No. Okay, so you can roll for the damage on the hull.
Come on, baby. Give me a 6. Oh, it's only 5.
5. Okay. A spork ignites the Immolator's fuel tank and it bursts into flames, killing all the crew. The flaming wreck moves out of control next turn and then explodes. Anybody within 3 inches of the point where it ends up is caught in the explosion, suffering damage exactly as hit by a flamer.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, so we have
kill off my Beastmen. Yeah.
At least...
your next turn will finish off.
How is it called? The service ends only in death.
Okay, then we've got several close combats, and I think we'll be back after having rolled and do a short summary.
No, because there are a lot of
In the
dice
beginning
rolls.
of Alex's turn, because we've got the close combat between the Beastman and the Sisters, the Army Commander, the Beastman and the Blood Slaughterer, and then between my Assault
Militia
Carbon
and
and the
the-
Militiamen.
Okay guys, last turn of the game, and unfortunately the Sisters of Battle won't be able to achieve their
And this looks like a flank march, but these are the
casualties. So not much left, but at least I think I can try to deny Marcus his victory by decimating this squad. At least if I kill one of them, then Marcus had no units in my deployment zone, so at least I denied the enemy from the Dawn Raid mission.
And lots of things have happened, as
Yeah,
you can see from
Yeah.
the missing minis.
Checked for the emulator, which went out of control.
Ran over.
Killing one Sister of Battle. But I think the Beastman managed to slip aside, except one. But in the explosion of the emulator,
Those were
within
caught.
3 inch, so the rest of the Beastmen beside were killed outright. Then those survived in close combat, and even my Canoness only got 1 wound. And I think killed one of the Beastmen and dealt 1 or 2 wounds on the other Beastmen in close combat.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Beastmen left, but I think this one is not within Adex
No.
deployment zone.
Okay,
That's
then
my only hope of
my
scoring.
missionary shoots at him with his Les pistol. Hits.
Strength toughness 4+. Yeah. 1 is down, and now you've
Wow,
denied
that's
them
great.
because now you've.
Hooray!
Mhm.
It's a mental victory.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have only close
And
combat
you've got
left.
another one.
No, he's only got a
Okay.
sword. They are no close combat equipped.
Mhm.
Okay, then we start with the Preacher. Which one? But both the same, I think. From your, or are there any difference between the two cultists? No.
They're the same. Both of them have got double
Okay,
attacks.
5 with Les pistol and chainsword. I've got 5 plus 4 is 9. 10.
I've got 5.
Okay, the 5 hits with the
First one
chainsword.
will go down.
Oh.
Mhm.
Then the second one. 4 plus 4 is 8.
I think I can't make you parry because I'm frenzied. I've got 7, 8 because of being the second
Initiative
attacker.
4.
I think I've got less
3,
than 1
so
hit.
1 hit. No.
No.
And then the guy with the heavy weapon. 3 plus 2 is 5. Heavy weapon minus 1 is only 4.
This is my leader. He's a weapon skill 4. No, I've got this what I just rolled, and I can make you parry.
Okay, 5.
So I've got 9
4 hits.
with a power fist.
Power
And
fist.
this one, yeah.
little bit over equipped.
I didn't have enough models because they're so cheap, so I gave them some expensive. And you have to do a
He's
ring
really
test.
blessed by the Dark
Yeah.
Gods if they grant him a power fist.
Mhm.
Of course, they
We've
pass
got
it.
access to the, I think, Imperial Guard Command choice section.
Okay, so only a few close combats here. Let's start with the Battle Sister, which is frenzied, so she doubles her attacks.
I've got 9.
I've got 9 as well.
I've got
No,
initiative. of-
Sorry, I've got 8.
So, okay, it's a 1 hit with the chainsword. Strength toughness done. I was lucky, but you've got a 4+ save.
Nope,
Yeah, you
the
did
power
it.
armor saved me.
And she
And
remains.
the Canoness,
A regular one with 1 wound first.
okay, she fights with a Staff of Belief.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's 6 plus 6 is 12,
Yeah,
13.
I've got 9.
4 hits with strength 7.
First wounded is down.
Then the second one.
Second wounded. 1 from you.
6 and
I've
6 is 12.
got 8. Second attacker 9. 1 from you is 10. You've got 2 hits with your Staff of Belief.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we've got my mighty champion. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sword and power fist.
One, that's not good. Fumble may break my neck. Ooh.
No fumble for me. That's great, because now we've got 6 and 5, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I've got 6 and 5 is 11. Yeah.
So 3 hits with a power fist.
Strength
Strength toughness 2 plus. Yeah.
Okay, then I have my Displacer Field.
Only Displacer.
And
no
my
honest.
Staff of Belief. Belief in the Emperor.
Yeah.
The Emperor protects, of course, displacing.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop to the relic. And that's the end of the battle, and we'll be back with a short conclusion.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we are back with a short conclusion. First of all, congratulations to Marcus.
Thank you.
A decisive victory for the Chaos Cultists with 7-2. Alone, my wiped out Seraphim granted Marcus 3 victory points, more than I got in total. And we just discussed a little bit. I think it was a really difficult task for the Battle Sisters because of the huge amount of enemy models, I think 50 plus. And I have no rapid fire, my militia only hit on 5s or so. And my only weapon which can pour out a little bit of shots were my heavy bolter from the Battle Sisters, but I think in the first turn he rolled a 1 for 2 hit and was then shot rather early by the Reaper autocannons from the enemy. And a second thing which was not favorable for the Battle Sisters was the 2 frenzied rolls from my sisters, which are maybe quite nice for the mission, for the thematic outcome that they have to acquire the relic. And so they went in a frenzied state, but as you have seen, I think we skipped it because it was too much bloodshed. As my Seraphim leapt from the ruined building and have to charge the Chaos Cultists, and they were shred to pieces by the Reaper autocannon, of course, in mid-flight. And my second Battle Sister squad were, I think, decimated by half from the Reaper autocannons, and the last 4 of them have to charge into the Beastmen, and they are quite tough with their 2 wounds and toughness 4. So they didn't stand a lot of chance against them. Yeah, after all in all, it was a really disappointing game for the Sisters of Battle. But nevertheless, my only victory was that I at least denied Marcus's Dawn Raid. And I had a really, really bad strategy card, Ultimate Sacrifice. So Marcus didn't even use the grenade, so I can't even play out my strategy card in this battle.
I think I didn't even have a single grenade in my army. Well, we've just been discussing that the Sisters of Battle lack 4 different kinds of types. They lack the close combat, the superior close combat fighter, like a Space Marine Captain and Terminator armor with lightning claws. They lack a fast moving vehicle, like for instance a land speeder. They lack a psyker, and what I noticed right now, they even lack some long range heavy weapons. They don't have less cannons, missile launchers or stuff like that.
I think you can give them a multi-mentor, but it's only 24 inches.
And this way I was able to dominate the battlefield. But it wasn't an easy choice when it came to choose which models I'd choose for the final picture, because, well, all of them did something, but nobody except for the Terminators probably were the game changers. He was great. He diverted some, or it was great. It diverted some firepower, killed some people. I think some redemptionists and some Frontiers militia with its heavy bolters, and went into the deployment zone, forcing the enemy army commander to go into close combat instead of killing some of the beastmen and stuff like that. The beastmen made it into, I think they helped to nearly wipe out the power armored Battle Sister squad, and they were great because they shot some people over here, some people over there, and in the end even managed to make the immolator go bang. But in the end, I think the Chaos Cultist list is another really special list as well, because they lack lots of stuff. They didn't have any fast-moving vehicles as well. I think the Genestealer Guide would have torn them apart. They've got a huge amount of models, which they benefit from. Even superior forces like a Space Marine can only shoot one at a time. So many of them would have gone, but it always depends on the mission.
Yeah, especially the Beastman with a toughness 4, even a bolter with rapid fire is really not an easy kill.
I'm so glad I swapped them for the 5 Khorne Berserkers, which were included in the beginning of the 1000 point Chaos Cultist list. I think the 10 Beastmen are much better.
They're more than capable to replace them adequately.
Yeah.
You have a double amount of units, quadruple amount of wounds, same toughness. They have also chainswords, so basically they are...
And they look great, of course.
They are the better Khorne Berserkers.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you like it, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. By now, we've already got a Facebook account as well as an Instagram account.
Okay, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.